Hey guys, it is MissSimReno. If you are returning to the channel, welcome back. And if you're brand new, I am very excited that you decided to join me here today for a little bit of a different video. Y'all know I love The Sims. That is pretty much why my channel is all Sims. But if you have caught some of my streams, you also know that I like other games. I have actually been playing a ton of like Stardew Valley and Animal Crossing lately. Actually, I haven't touched my island in Animal Crossing since the holidays, so I take that one back. And I also like a lot of other games. I've been playing BioShock on stream, we have been playing Phasmophobia with the crew, but there are a few more games that I'm very, very excited about that are in the simulation genre that I would love to share with you. You guys have probably heard of at least like one or two of the games that we're going to be looking at today because I found them by perusing the Twitter machine, and that's probably where you guys have seen them before as well. The very first game that I wanted to check out with you guys is called Coral Island. So this blew up, at least over on Twitter. A couple of weeks ago, some of the art details started being like threaded into my feed, and I was immediately drawn in because a lot of the character art looked like the movie Atlantis, the Disney movie, if you guys have ever seen that movie. I have no idea when that movie came out. Now I have to go look it up. I'm probably going to watch that tonight. This game is being developed by Stairway Games out of Indonesia. In fact, they reached their funding goal within 36 hours over on Kickstarter. If you guys aren't familiar with Kickstarter, this is basically an opportunity for various projects or products and stuff like that to be funded by backers. So basically you can actually go ahead and donate money towards this and you'll be backing up the game. Usually there's like tiers of rewards, which we'll actually look at in a second because I know that there are various tiers for backing this game, but their goal was $70,000 and it was going to be an all or nothing. So if they did not meet that funding goal, this would not have gone into production. I think the deadline was March 3rd. And well, they definitely surpassed that by their deadline because their deadline isn't even for a couple of weeks. So there's still opportunities to unlock a lot of cool features for this game. Here are some of the stretch goals that they have for this game that have already been achieved. In fact, I think as of today, which is February 17th at the time of recording, they have unlocked at 750K to have Millie, Suki, Ben, and Charles join the dateable roster. Now, these 4 characters are currently just townies in Coral Island that you would not be able to romance, but now you can. Some of these also include kids growing up in game, so you're going to be able to have families just like in Stardew, except I think in Stardew Valley, your kids will only age up to, I want to say like a toddler or a child or something. They're never going to get older than that, and I'm not quite sure what they can do yet on the farm. I haven't gotten that far in the game, so bear with me. But kids will actually grow up. There's multiplayer opportunities now with the 600K unlock. There's also console and Switch support. There's now seasonal outfits for NPCs. And there's just so many cool features that have already been unlocked. And there's only 3 goals left for them. And if they reach these 3, I'm going to be shooketh. Here are some of the islanders that you can meet. These are the romanceable characters. And let me just say, Noah here, he's got my heart. My full heart is what he has. I love Noah. But what I also noticed about these romanceable characters and the townies is that they are so diverse, and we love to see it. If you guys are curious about some of the rewards that come with backing this game, there are various tiers of support that will actually merit different rewards. So I think what I ended up doing was doing the $30 Alpha Farmer Pack. So I'm going to be gaining alpha access to this game, and you can bet that when I do, I'm going to be showing it off to no end. But if you guys are curious, I will link the Kickstarter as well in the description of this video so you can check it out for yourself. The next game that I am so very excited to share with you guys is actually called Lemon Cake. By the time that this video comes out, it will likely already be available on Steam because it will be available for purchase on February 18th. Now, this was developed by one single person, to my knowledge, similar to Stardew Valley being developed by one person. Her name is Eloise. I really hope I pronounced her name correctly, but she is incredible. She has actually created 3 games at this point that are all available to you guys, but Lemon Cake is the newest, and this is where you are actually going to be restoring an abandoned bakery and preparing pastries from farm to table. You can grow fresh ingredients in the greenhouse, cook pastries and sweets in the kitchen, and serve your baked goods to customers in your shop. Now, the best feature about this game that I learned from one of the web pages I looked at was that you can open a cat cafe. A cat cafe? If you didn't know, I'm a crazy cat lady, so I am quite excited for opening a cat cafe in this game. As you work through this game, you're going to learn how to prepare a variety of sweets, such as cakes, donuts, pies, and candies. You have to be able to manage your time. There are going to be some tiered skills, and you can serve customers at the table and display extra pastries in the store. You can plan your daily menu. Here are a few screenshots of the art style for you guys to check out too. I really like it because it's very simple, but I think it's just detailed enough to add depth to a lot of the objects and the game itself. I love the cute little animations. And look at that little cow. He's just like this little loaf cow. He's a little lump loaf cow. You can find all 3 of Eloise's games on Steam. I think that Lemon Cake, I don't think it's available for pre-order, but like I said, it will be available on February 18th. She also has Bunny Park and Alchemy Story. Alchemy Story definitely caught my eye, so I'm probably gonna jump on that real quick and test that out very, very soon. But if you guys are curious, that is where you can find them. And I would also like to thank Eloise for a key to Lemon Cake so I can play the second the game is released. Thank you so, so much. Last but certainly not least is Little Sim World. This is a game that other creators have been buzzing about for some time now. I 110% backed this game on Patreon, which I will link in the description down below. This is going to be somewhat similar to Stardew in the fact that it's this 2D little almost kind of top-down game. I don't know if it's really considered a top-down game, but it's going to be 2D, and the prompt here is you're moving far away for the first time. You've arrived in a distant city at a London airport. With some change and a key to your uncle's old apartment, you begin your new life. So there are just tons of screenshots here. This game has been in development since 2019, with the anticipated early, I think, pre-alpha release in March of 2021. And since I'm a Patreon, I believe I am getting the alpha access or the pre-alpha access. So I will definitely be diving in the second I get it because I am very excited for this one. There are actually snippets of like animations at this point. As you can see, there's the ability to kind of decorate your own house, really lay things out. The character creation was one of the first things that I actually saw, I think, near the end of last year. I can't really recall, but you're gonna have personalities and aspirations, preferred weather, which I love. There's also fears, preferred diet, favorite food, color, and there's a skin tone slider which was actually implemented very early on in development, which I absolutely love. Little Sim World is being self-funded by Terry, so Terry Jin actually is the creator of this game, and they have a small team with them as well as the wonderful community on Patreon. For just $3 a month, you can really make a big difference and support the development of the game, get access to exclusive content, vote in polls, and even have your name in the game somewhere. So as I thought, it's Patreon for pre-alpha in March of 2021, and then it's going to be available on Steam and Epic for later releases. Similar to Coral Island, there are going to be romanceable characters, and thus far, here are your potential partners. Now, the art style looks very, very different compared to the in-game style, so if we were kind of looking back here on the character creation, it does look really, really different, so I'm kind of wondering if these are going to be the dialogue portrait. So let's say if you're going to go talk to another character, if this is the portrait that would show up, but they're going to be in kind of this cute little like bubbly style in the game itself. I'm not quite sure yet. It looks like Terry actually did an update on the pre-alpha timeline, so it is still going to be mid to late March of 2021 with a confirmed date soon, likely on a Wednesday, and wishlisting the game on Steam is actually a huge, huge help. So if you guys are curious about this game, when it does release, add it to your wishlist on Steam. It would really help out the creators. I think it would be really, really cool. And there is also a Discord if you're curious. I can link all of this down below if you guys want to explore a little bit more. That is all I have for you, my friends. I hope that this was somewhat informative. Maybe I introduced you to a new and upcoming game that you have not yet heard of and that interested you, but I am very excited for all of these games. I am likely already going to be playing Lemon Cake when it comes out on Thursday, February 18th, and definitely check out the links in the description if you want to learn more, but I will catch you guys next time I post a video, and I will talk to you soon. Bye!